Hey guys, if you've heard people say soundbars aren't worth it, they're either wrong or they've never tried the best ones out there. Today, we will break down the best 6 soundbars of 2025. Trust me, once you experience a top-notch soundbar, you'll never want to watch TV without it again. It's like getting full, immersive sound paired with maximum convenience, and they look sleek too. Now, there are a ton of options, from basic to models with crazy features like 3D sound and built-in subwoofers. So make sure to watch till the end to pick the best option out there. So let's dive in. Number 6, Sony BRAVIA Theater Bar 9, and I've got to say, this soundbar is perfect if you're big on movies. First off, it's got 13 speakers and features 360 spatial sound mapping, so the audio really fills the room. The best part? It supports Dolby Atmos, DTS, and IMAX Enhanced, which gives that full cinema experience at home. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The Soundbar Auto calibrates to your room with sound field optimization, so it adapts to your space for optimal sound. You can also expand it with an optional subwoofer and rear speakers if you want that extra punch in the bass department. Without these extras though, the low bass can feel a bit underwhelming, especially if you're into action movies or bass-heavy music. It also pairs seamlessly with Bravia TVs using acoustic center sync, making it super easy to control everything from your TV menu. For gamers, there's HDMI 2.1 with 4K 120 support, making it great for next-gen consoles like the PS5. And for music lovers, it's got Spotify Connect, Apple AirPlay 2, and Bluetooth support, so streaming is super easy. A couple of downsides. The surround performance on its own isn't groundbreaking, and at max volume, there's a bit of compression. When it comes to price, it costs around $1,219. But overall, this is a solid choice if you're looking for an immersive movie experience with room to upgrade. Number 5, Sonos Beam Gen 2, which is a compact yet powerful soundbar. If you've got a small living room or just don't want something too bulky, this could be perfect for you. It's got a refreshed design and now supports Dolby Atmos. With Dolby Atmos, you're supposed to get that surround sound feeling, like the sound is coming from all around you. However, since there are no upward firing speakers, you won't get the full Atmos experience. But for its size, the performance is still pretty solid. It's got 4 drivers and 1 tweeter, giving you a wide soundstage. The HDMI connection means it supports higher quality audio formats, which is a nice upgrade over the original model. Plus, it integrates with the Sonos ecosystem, so if you want, you can add the Sonos sub or a pair of Sonos 1SL speakers for a more complete setup. Setting this thing up is a breeze. You just need the Sonos S2 app to connect it to your Wi-Fi and set up your preferred voice assistant. The app also has a feature called TruePlay, which tunes the sound to fit your room. One downside thought TruePlay only works with iOS devices, so if you're an Android user, that's a bit of a bummer. As for the downsides, it's without those upward firing tweeters, you're missing out on the full Dolby Atmos effect. When it comes to price, it costs around $499. But honestly, for a compact soundbar, the Sonos Beam Gen 2 delivers a great sound experience that's hard to beat. Number 4, Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar. If you're all about ease of use, this one might just be for you. It costs around $899, and it's also compact, beautifully designed, and super easy to set up thanks to its adaptive room calibration. It automatically adjusts the sound to fit your space, so no complicated tweaking is necessary. Definitely a win for those who just want to plug it in and go. Now, as for sound quality, it delivers a wide, detailed soundstage that'll impress most people. Dialogue is super clear, which is always key for those intense movie moments. It's got a 5.1 multiply 2-channel setup, which means it has dedicated upward firing drivers for Dolby Atmos. So in theory, you're getting that immersive 3D audio experience. But and here's where I get picky, it doesn't fully nail that height effect you'd expect from Atmos. It's decent, but I was left wanting a bit more in terms of overhead sound. On the downside, the bass could use more punch. If you're into that deep, rumbling low end, you might feel like something's missing. And here's a quirky thing. The True Space feature, which processes the audio, is always on whether you like it or not. So if you're someone who likes manual control over every detail, that might be a little frustrating. For connectivity, you're covered with HDMI ERC, optical, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and even AirPlay too. It doesn't come with a subwoofer or rear speakers, but you can always add those separately. Overall, the Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar is a sleek, easy-to-use option with solid sound, but it's not perfect, especially when it comes to delivering that true Dolby Atmos experience. Number 3, LG S95TR. If you're after a premium home theater experience but don't want to deal with a full speaker setup, this 9.1 Multiply 5-channel system might be the perfect solution for you. The sound quality is incredible. With Dolby Atmos and DT support, it delivers that full, immersive audio you'd expect in a proper home theater. Plus, it has rear speakers and the subwoofer included, so you're getting a complete setup right out of the box. The surround sound is deep and detailed, and it even holds up well at lower volumes. Gamers, you're gonna love this too. There's a 4K 120Hz pass-through, so it's fully ready for the latest consoles. Whether you're watching a movie or gaming, the spatial audio is spot on, bringing everything to life with an impressive level of power and clarity. Setup is a breeze, even though it's a more complex system with multiple speakers. The AI room calibration also makes sure the sound is tuned perfectly to your space. Now, it's not without a few drawbacks. The LED display is pretty basic and doesn't give you much info. Plus, some features like the night mode can only be accessed through the LG app, which might be a bit annoying if you're not into using apps for basic controls. That said, the app is super intuitive, so once you're in, it's easy to navigate. When it comes to price, it costs around $1,296. Overall, if you're willing to spend a bit extra for top-notch performance and immersive audio, the LG S95TR is hard to beat. Number 2, Nakamichi Dragon 1.4.6. If you're looking for the ultimate premium soundbar, this might just be the one. And right now, it's only for $2,999. So if you've got the budget, this is a steal. First off, this is the world's first 21-channel wireless surround sound system. Yeah, you heard that right. It's packed with 7 AMT tweeters, 15 digital amps, and 4 8-inch subwoofers. The bass is ridiculous. T goes as low as 20 Hz, so you'll feel those deep vibrations. And you can even turn the subwoofers on or off individually, depending on your space or preference. But it doesn't stop there. With 6 up-firing drivers, the Dolby Atmos experience here is next level. You'll feel like the sound is literally coming from above you, just like in a theater. And with the Omni Motion Reference surrounds, the sound surrounds you 360 degrees, making it feel like it's all around you, not just in front. Now, it's not all perfect. The price is definitely up there, no doubt. But for the performance you're getting, it's totally worth it. Plus, since everything's wireless, setup is super easy, but if you're someone who prefers wired connections, it might take a bit of getting used to. As for connectivity, it's got everything you need. HDMI ERC, Dolby Vision, 4K HDR pass-through, Bluetooth 5.0, and more. So whether it's for movies, music, or gaming, you're getting top-tier audio and video quality. So, the Nakamichi Dragon is an insane option if you're looking to take your home theater experience to the next level. Number 1. Samsung HWQ-990D, the best overall soundbar of 2025, and let me tell you, this thing is an absolute monster of a soundbar. If you're after the best Dolby Atmos experience, this might just be your top pick. First off, it's got 11.1 Multiply 4 channels, which means it's packing 11 front-facing speakers, 1 subwoofer, and 4 up-firing channels. So yeah, you're going to feel sound all around you, especially with the true Dolby Atmos support. It's like having a cinema in your living room, and those rear speakers that fire sound up into the sides, they use your ceiling and walls to bounce sound around, really giving you that immersive experience. One thing I love is the wireless Dolby Atmos feature. No need to deal with messy HDMI cables all over the place. You can set this thing up exactly how you want and still get that full, room-filling audio. Speaking of setup, the SpaceFit Sound Pro feature automatically calibrates the sound to fit your room. You don't have to mess around with manual settings, it does all the work for you. For all the gamers out there, the Game Mode Pro is a game changer. It uses the up-firing speakers and woofers to create a more intuitive 3D sound experience. Plus, it's got 120 Hz pass-through for smooth gaming performance. Trust me, it's next level. Now, it's not all perfect. The front LED display is a bit hard to read, and at 51 inches wide, it's going to look a bit oversized if you've got a smaller TV. Plus, let's be real, it's not cheap. It costs around $1,699. But for what you're getting, the performance is worth every penny. Overall, if you're after premium sound and don't mind the price, the Samsung HWQ-990D delivers in a big way. That would be all for today. Drop a comment below and let me know, are you in the market for a full-blown surround sound system or something more compact, like a sleek little soundbar that doesn't take up too much space? I'd love to hear what you're looking for. And hey, if you enjoyed this quick review, don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome content. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.